Hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Eador Masters of the Broken World with Wando Bondo. We're playing the White Wizard. Alright, last time we fought some undead and we've got a couple of spells and we still didn't get a Hero's Cross for our Treant and we didn't get any more medals for our clerics, but we did get some spells. Unfortunately, we can't use this Mass Disease. It's Necromancy, Negative Karma, and the White Wizard can't use that at all. And Mass Defense, +2, Range Defense +2, Melee Defense, and +1 Resistance. The Resistance is really the only one that's kind of interesting, but it's just not enough. 1 on every unit, it's just not enough. 2, 2 is just not enough. So if they needed range defense, it's not going to do anything. If they need, it's just 2 is just not enough. So we're going to have to let those go. Maybe we'll just transfer them over to the warrior, and the next time the warrior has a chance, and we'll get this chainmail back. Then we'll sell them when we get a chance to. And the same with this sun bracelet. Spell power +1 isn't going to do us any good, really. And we'll try to get this unicorn jacket over to the scout whenever we get a chance, and then we'll put the hero's chainmail back on, and that's good enough. This 2 extra resistance is nice. 14 resistance is good, and that will help us a little bit against a phoenix, for instance, or against maybe dragon's breath. That would help us, but phoenix has magical attack. Other than that, we're not really, nothing else could really harm us that much with the 14 resistance, although we could, if we were in player versus player, maybe it would make a difference, and I'd try to get my resistance up to at least 20. But with astral energy, if we go first, then we'll have resistance of 17, and then we could put stone skin on. And we never did use our gargoyle. We're going to have to try that. Maybe we'll use that just to see how strong it is. We did find Battlemages this last time, and that's going to be really good. We were out of locations, but we found Battlemages, and I think we found some locations here as well. I think we found the Forlorn Manor. We got another Necromancers, and Ancient Crypt, another Necromancer. So we have 3 Necromancers, a Knightly Order, and Lizardmen. So that's going to be good. And I believe this is the 6th ring, and I believe this is the 7th ring. And then we go back down, I think, to the 6th ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so that's the 6th ring. And the commander is moving away. And the wizard is moved from Nikofaith to Urkush, so it's time to upgrade our guard here to the mercenaries, and I don't think that wizard can beat mercenaries, so we should be good there now, hopefully. And we're not going to build anything. We think we have enough resources. The next buildings are 1100, 900. We're not going to build this one. And 900. We can't build this yet until we build the other ones. We have to build these 2 spell schools here. And 900, we get 4% from our money lender, which I would like to get this money lender, but it's going to take a while. We get 4% from the money lender, so if we spent 900, that would be 36 per turn, and we're at -4, so we really don't want to do that. And other than that, I think we build construction. We already hired our guard. We already did our rituals. We can't build anything. We're still exploring here, 65%. We're still exploring here, 65%. And we're going to do the battle mages. And that is going to be interesting. Maybe one of these fire blades would be good. I think we need some sleep spells. Definitely. Maybe one less of these magic weapons. We're not going to try so much for any Battlemages badges or any other. We're going to try to get the Treant a Hero's Cross. But other than that, I think we're just going to try this create Gargoyle. We've got 5 sleep spells. We can put the Phoenix to sleep. We could put the Warlock to sleep, but we need a lot of astral energies. And that way we can get that Treant moving as soon as possible and take damage and try to get a Hero's Cross. Because we already have 2 victory orders and we're not going to try for anything for the clerics. So I think we're ready to go. We're all healed up and we already changed out our gear. We got our spells, we got our sleep spells that we need. We still have 2 resurrection spells in case anything goes wrong. We should be able to use those. We've got mass slow and we've got enough astral energies. Those should be enough magic weapons. I don't think damage is our issue right now. It's only crowd control. Okay, I think we did everything. We've seen what Belith is doing. Belith is not going to do anything to us, and we're just going to keep exploring. We've already done everything we can. And that's it. The only thing we could do is transmute, but I don't really like to do that. It costs too much. We need to save our gems. We need gold right now, and we need to save our gems because we need gems for building in the construction. So, okay, let's try to do this here. Let's see if we can get that Treant a Hero's Cross. This battle is going to be hard. We will take a lot of damage, so that Treant is going to definitely have a chance for a Hero's Cross. So we'll see, and we're going to try to do as many kills with the Treant as possible. Alright, regular shaman, sorcerer, gargoyles, crystal gargoyles, obsidian gargoyles. We got a lot of gargoyles, a magician, stone golems, clay golems, crystal golems, obsidian golems, a warlock, and a phoenix, and maybe more than one of these. I really don't know. Okay, that's going to be interesting. We definitely have our work cut out for us. Alright, how are we going to close the line? What do we have here? Do we have any forests? There's a forest right there, right behind that Treant. So we can... That spider on the hill is really good. We could do our Pegasi over here. And what we'll do is the usual plan. We'll put all of our power on this side. Alright, we'll put all of our elves on this side so we can try to punch a hole through the line if need be. And we will maybe try to close the line. We'll put something in the forest to close the line. Actually, okay, so we need to have all the fairies over here, so we need to be able to move everything onto this line or beyond. So we would move the Pegasus away, move the swordsman over, move the elf, and move the other fairy over here. And so that way, if the warlock is over here, and if there's more than one warlock, I don't know exactly what we're going to do, but if the warlock is over here, they won't be able to kill any of our units that have more hit points. In fact, I don't know if a warlock could kill this elf ranger. I don't think so with that resistance, but it's really close. And we don't want to take any chances. So, I think this is what we're going to end up doing. And if the warlock is on this side, we will attack and try to punch through the line with our 2 Pegasi and get to that Warlock and kill the Warlock as soon as possible. Put the Phoenix to sleep. And then if the Warlock's over here, we'll just hide over in this corner. If the Warlock's on this side, then we'll just come through. And we're going to close the line somehow, and I'm not sure how to do that exactly. They do have, the Phoenix does fly, is a flying creature, so we do have to worry about that. And we're also going to move this treant forward, so we're going to need to close the line that way as well. We're going to need another one to close the line, so we're going to have to summon up 2 dryads in from the forest and close up these 2 spots. And we really need to get our clerics higher levels so that way we can get our resurrection and then replace one of them with a frontline unit. Maybe we'll see what we get. Maybe we'll get a manticore egg, or maybe we'll get something else, or we'll get a knight. I think this is the best we can do. The treant's going to come out here and try to get everything. Looks like this side's going to be a little bit, they're going to come through a little bit too much there, but we got some crowd control with the spider in the middle. Okay, let's see what happens. All right, we have a Warlock in the corner here. 29 hit points, 7 shots, 18 damage, range 7. 4 Art of Sorcery, 2 Energy Control, and Raise Zombie. So if, and of course, Master of the Dead. So if we get killed, we're dead. So we can't let that Warlock attack us. And that Warlock shoots for 7 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that means this elf right here would be probably killed. So we don't want that to happen. We've got all these flying creatures, and we've got the Phoenix. Resistance 10, that's not too bad. 101 hit points, that's tough, but we can't entangle it. Entanglement immunity, and it does magic strike. And of course we have to kill it twice, and it can move really far. So we could either put the Warlock to sleep and let the Phoenix come, and we will have to take a hit, 36 damage. We could take that hit because we are pretty strong. We have 39 hit points and 15 magic resistance. So 36 minus 15, that's only 20. We would take about 20 damage right there, and then we could put the Warlock to sleep for 5 turns. And then after that, we put the Phoenix to sleep for 8 turns. But then we'd be swarmed with all of these units, and I really don't want to take that hit from the Phoenix. I'd rather take 1 hit from a Warlock that only does 18 damage instead of that Phoenix running around doing 36 damage, and that's pretty scary. So the other choice we have is if we mass slow everybody, then the Warlock has to stay here. If the Warlock moves 1 space and then tries, it won't be able to shoot, then we can deal with it next time. And we can slow down the Phoenix from 5 to 3, so it'll go 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, it will only be able to move a little bit. All we'd have to do is move this Druid out of the way, so we'd have to shift everybody down. Maybe like this, and then shift the, if we shifted everybody down 1 space, then we could do mass slow. The Warlock will hit this Swordsman. What about this Magician? Shoots for 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it can't hit the Swordsman right now. and that means we would have some time. Oh, they can't double team, right? So the thing we have to make sure is that we can't, two sorcerers shooting for 9, so this sorcerer only shoots 4 spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4. It can't get anywhere near this swordsman. The Pegasi have too much magic resistance to be hurt by the casters, and these two casters can't hit the swordsman at the same time, so that sounds like the best plan. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll use mass slow, and then that means the Phoenix now is in mass slow, the Warlock is in mass slow for 7 turns, the Magician same thing, 8 turns. So now the Phoenix can't get to us in this turn. Now we can try to move, and we'll just get those elves out of range of this sorcerer or the warlock. Warlock can shoot 7 spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Anything in here, anything on that row, so it can't hit any of these other units, so that's good. We just have to watch out for that swordsman, because if they start moving forward and start to swarm us, but this also means that these other gargoyles can't move that far, and also the Phoenix can't move that far, and now everybody's moving 1 space. Alright, this druid could close the line here, and we should definitely do that just in case. Let's close the line. And here we're going to do a haste on this treant, and let's move forward and take that hit from the Phoenix and start getting our damage and damaging back, get that 1 hit right away, because that's the only hit we're really going to take, and we can heal quite a bit, and then that's a good idea, I think. And that'll slow the Phoenix down a little bit. Instead of moving all the way here, it will move over here, and then we'll start shooting it, and then we'll sleep it, and then we'll see what they do, and then we'll know what we're going to do. Alright, we already went with our hero. We've already went with the treant. Do we have any buffs or anything? No, and we're not going to worry about medals for the clerics this time. This battle's a little bit too dangerous to start worrying about that. We've got the spider on the hill. What we do want to do, though, is a haste for our Pegasus here. So we've hasted the treant, we've hasted the Pegasus, so both of the fairies went. We've moved the elves. We can't do anything with this ranger. We already went with this elf druid, and this elf druid can't move because they already moved, and that's it. Then this one moved on to the plains. It should be able to go, but I guess it can't. Does it only have... It still has 1 speed out of 2. I guess it can't move and shoot. Or maybe it could. It's just that it can't double shot after it moves. It takes too much. You can't move and then double shot. Alright, and we might as well attack once. I don't know. Well, we'll just save it for healing. Okay, let's see what's going to happen. They're going after the treant. That's nice. They're going after the... Ooh. Yeah, that's a big hit. Okay, well, we definitely need to heal the swordsman. And since these casters didn't move at all, then I think we're alright. We can move over here and start to try to kill things. We definitely need to... Okay. Well, we have to put the Phoenix to sleep. And we might as well do some damage to the Phoenix first. And there's a will kill, and we should definitely do that. That is one less thing we have to do. Now we've already killed it one time, and we'll put it to sleep for 8 turns. And we will heal this treant. Heal the treant. And we can't heal the treant from here, I don't think. Yes, we can. Okay, excellent. That gives us mostly... we should be fine. The Phoenix now is asleep for 8 turns. And... okay, the Phoenix does not have any slow on it anymore because we killed it. So that's tricky. We really have to be careful there. We really have to be careful. Okay. But that is another question for another day. And we've already gone with the hero. We've already healed with the 2 clerics. We've already healed with the 2 fairies. We healed the swordsman. We can take one more shot. All of the casters will probably attack this treant. These, hopefully all of these will come after this treant. Then we can also web with the spider if need be. And we do have the ability to kill this warlock, and we'll probably do that next time. But we can't do it this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. So we can't get away. Even if we hasted this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, it would take too much damage after that. So we can't kill it yet. We're just going to have to wait. Okay, I think that's all we can do. The Phoenix is asleep. The warlock can only shoot this swordsman, or if it wants to, anything on this rope, the Pegasi, and that wouldn't even hurt them hardly at all. They have 13 resistance. Alright, let's see how the treant does. Okay, good. That's the end of that. Wow, that's some big hits. And back at the swordsman. Bang. Well, these golems are really coming over this way. Okay, what we could do is let's try to work on these golems. Alright, we've got a gargoyle over here, and there's not much we can do about that. We've got to watch this Phoenix. Alright, we could kill this warlock, and it probably is a good idea to do that. We should probably heal this treant. We definitely need to heal the swordsman. What are we going to do with this gargoyle? If we move here, then that gargoyle might come after us. Maybe that is the best plan. Because if this golem comes this way, we can web it with the spider and keep it from doing anything for a little while, and make the other golems come through this way, and then we can deal with that, and we can try to get some kills over here, or we could try to kill over here. We've already used the elves. We've already gone with the fairies. We haven't gone with the clerics yet. Alright, so we could put the warlock to sleep for a few turns, 5 turns. We still have, I really would like to kill that warlock, and maybe that's the plan, and we'll just take this astral energy and get, if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That might be the better plan. And we'll just take our hit right here. I want to try to get closer to that gargoyle. But we can't get through the swamps if the gargoyle comes back this way, but I think the gargoyle is going to come this way. And it has 7 resistance, so we can't do anything to it. We would have to come and attack it with the basilisk. And I guess that's the way it is. So I think maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so let's, okay, we can't do any haste here. So we'd have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then astral energy. 1, we could hit, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could just move back. But I really wanted to get those kills with the treant. Then let's use the treant. Let's, maybe this fire blade on the treant would be good. And that would help us kill these golems, because the golems only have 2 resistance. It would give us extra damage, 4 extra damage, and it would, so it'd be like 10 more damage. What about against these gargoyles? 9 resistance, 7 resistance. They have more resistance than anything. I don't know, so that doesn't really make a lot of sense. Let's go ahead and just do, I want to save the sleeps for the Phoenix. We'll use it on the Warlock if we have to. Let's just attack here the best we can, and we'll just deal with this depending on where this gargoyle goes. If this gargoyle ends up coming back over this way, hopefully this will attack, then the gargoyle will attack, and then we'll just end up killing this other gargoyle with this Pegasus. And we've already gone with the elves, already gone with the fairies, we've gone with all the clerics except for 1, and we've gone with the hero, and the spider can't do anything yet. Okay, let's see what happens. There we go. That's what I was hoping for. And again, attacking the swordsman. Wow, the morale, swordsman's morale is going down. There we go, here we go. Bang. Oh. Not exactly. Okay, well, we can't do anything about this. We need to take care of this one. We're not going to be able to get that kill, but we will be able to get the kill here. Not quite. Okay. We definitely want to do a haste on this Pegasus here. We want to kill. And how many turns do we have left? We have 6 turns left under the sleep with the Phoenix. We definitely need to kill this Warlock. We don't want to play around with that for too much. It's too dangerous. We have to do something there, and then we'll move back here. Impassable obstacle. Okay, so we're just going to move back, probably right to here. I think this is good. that way, these golems, hopefully this golem will attack and they'll keep working on the treant. We're taking quite a bit of damage and we're hitting and killing quite a bit of things. So now the warlock's off the board. That's really good. And we definitely... Ooh, okay, we don't have to worry about the swordsman anymore because the warlock's off the board. So that's good. I was thinking, oh no, I made a mistake because I didn't heal the swordsman. But as long as the mass slow is still on the magician cannot attack the swordsman. We'll have to attack the treant. And I think we're good then. We only have 2 shots left, 3 shots left. So we just have to work on... Okay, so now let's work on these. I guess we'll work on this and this. Nothing there. Okay. Well, then that's the end of that. We can't shoot anything there. We don't want to take these kills away. We still need to level up our elves to get extra range. That's, we'll never know how long that's going to take. Alright, so we've already gone with all the clerics. Can't do anything there. We've gone with the hero. Warlock's off the board, and the Phoenix has 6 more turns to go. We should be good. Alright, let's do this. There goes a golem. Okay, there goes something. Alright. We will have to work on this golem and this golem. Alright, let's work on this golem. Come here. Now, I think the Phoenix has a lot of magic resistance. I was thinking maybe we should put Fireblade on that treant. But I don't think we should. Let's attack. Oh, it's got roots on it now. Okay. And then we'll move away. What I wanted to do was try to use astral energy on the treant and try to attack, but that's not really doing that much. Okay. And then we'll get more healing, which we're almost healed up, so let's just let that go. And now we can heal the swordsman. We'll move the Pegasus back. And we will try to get the treant to get kills on all of these. And the Phoenix has... Okay, the Phoenix does not have any more sleep on it. Now, I don't know where the sleep went. It must have been some kind of roots. Maybe its area of effect roots or something. I don't know what happened. But it doesn't have sleep on it anymore. So that is not good, and we can't cast anymore. So we're definitely going to lose somebody here. This is going to be a disaster. And it doesn't have anything on it. What is going on with this thing? Something about this crystal golem is maybe doing something because it has explosion or aura of resistance, or the roots or something is breaking this Phoenix out of sleep. I know this Phoenix had at least 3 or 4 more turns of sleep on it. So why is it able to move now? This is just wrong. And that Phoenix can go anywhere, 5 spaces. So it can go here, it can go there, it can go here. Guess we'll have to try to... Can't get out there. We can come back here. We can come back here. Try to close the line. And see if we can stop the Phoenix from killing anybody. And hopefully it will kill this Dryad. I don't think it can kill that spider. 35 attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That shaman cannot hit that spider, so I think we're fine, but this is not good at all. I don't know what's going on with that Phoenix. This has happened before. I really don't know what broke it out of that sleep, but it must be this crystal golem. Something, maybe the roots, or maybe something. The crystal golem is breaking it out somehow. Some kind of glitch. Don't know what it is. But that Phoenix is going to come for something. Hopefully that Dryad, it looks weak. The Swordsman has 7 magic resist. I don't think it can kill that. Well, we'll have to see what happens. Okay, well, let's see what happens. Oh, right there. Yeah, it could go farther than I thought. Well, let's see. Are we going to be able to resurrect? Yes, so that's good. Alright, well, let's sleep this Phoenix for 8 more turns. Put the spider. We'll get that golem. We will come and we need a haste. And we'll just go here. And we'll go here. We need to come and get that golem. And we're not going to be able to get that golem very easily, but we'll kill all these other ones then. We put the Phoenix back to sleep. And we will start to shoot this golem here so we can kill it as easily as possible, as soon as possible. This sorcerer cannot bring up the bones, so we don't have to worry about our bones. Same here. No necromancy skills. We'll just have to sweep up these and then take care of that Phoenix. And hopefully that Phoenix won't break out of that sleep this time. There's something going on and I don't know what that is. Alright, this golem needs another web. Alright, here we go. Here's a kill. Boom. Here's an astral energy. Boom. Swamps everywhere. Okay. Phoenix asleep for 7 more turns. And this magician has 0 shots, so maybe it'll come and get killed, and then we'll move over here. And then we'll move back over here. And we can shoot that Phoenix, so that's okay. And we'll take our hits. Alright, nobody needs to be healed. We do need to shoot here. We have 0 shots left here, 3 shots left here. Well, let's rest a pinch. This golem is in for 3 turns. Let's see what happens. Alright, we're gonna go here. And then I guess we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then come back around. Wow. That is a long time, but that's alright. Alright, let's do our resurrection. Let's heal. Let's heal some more. Alright, this Phoenix. We still have 3 more sleep spells, and that's all we're going to need. And we're in the web for 2 more turns, and we have 2 more shots, so we're going to be fine. We'll get there eventually. We still hasted for 1 more turn. Alright, we're going to put the web again. We're going to do a sleep. So it's a sleep. Let's rest for a minute. Then we're going to work on... Let's do magic weapon. Make sure... No, we got 1 more time. Let's rest. We'll get some stamina back. 6 stamina. Alright, they're asleep. 5 turns. Okay. We'll do another haste on this treant. Can't go very far, but that's alright. And we can attack a little bit, just so that way it'll make it easier when the golem or when the treant gets there. Can't move yet. 4 more turns in the sleep, 2 more turns in the web. Now we need some... No, this web is... We still got webs. So we'll wait. Alright. Now we've got a web. Now we've got to move. Got 3 more turns in the sleep. Let's put our magic weapon. Wow, we got all of our stamina back. 19 out of 19 just by resting 1 turn. Because we got recuperation, I guess. I don't know how we got all of our stamina back. But that's pretty good. We're going to put this swordsman right here, so that way we'll get a little bit of morale back. We lost a lot of morale getting hit all those times. And Phoenix is asleep for 3 turns. We're in the web for 3 turns. And we should just put 1 more magic weapon. Actually, we don't even need that because he's in the web for 3 turns. We're going to come hit it and kill it. Okay. You know what? I don't want to take any chances. Make sure that we have enough to web, and when that Phoenix breaks out, we got to make sure we're dealing with that. Okay. Got 2 turns in the sleep for the Phoenix. It's time to do something there, but here's a kill maybe. Boom. Okay, that's good. Now we got to move all the way back all the way around here to get to... Here's the plains. You know, let's move this Dryad out of the way. Let's move this Basilisk. Let's move this Fairy out of the way. Move this Basilisk out of the way. And that means this treant will be able to go all the way right through the forest, right to this Phoenix. And it's time to start attacking that Phoenix. We're out of shots there. I didn't really know that. Okay. Another sleep for the Phoenix. And now we'll wait 8 more turns. Okay, we got haste for 1 more turn after that. And after that, that treant should be able to move almost all the way there. We got 7 more turns. Everybody's healed up. We got 1 extra morale there. Then we can do a magic weapon on this druid. And we've got 7 more turns. Alright, we need some haste on the treant, and we can move pretty far. Finally, and 6 more turns. Alright, let's do some heals. Get that treant all the way healed up. Not enough to kill yet, but maybe after these elves do some damage, may kill. Well, is everybody all healed up? I think, oh, here, this cleric needs a little bit more work. Okay. Let's try to kill this Phoenix and finish the battle. Boom. Okay, well that was a tough battle. There was a lot to do there. 592 gold, 161 gems. We want some powerful magical item with thaumaturgy or spell duration. Alright, berries. We're not going to get into combat, so stamina. Ooh, ammo +1 or resistance +1. Wow. You know, it's usually about survivability. We got to go with survivability. Elf, same thing, more hit points. We want to survive those attacks. We really wanted that extra range, but we're not getting it for some reason. We're not going to take healing metal. We're not focused on healing with the clerics. So we're refusing that. The treant, what do we want? First aid or attack? We're definitely going to take attack. We want to be able to hit and kill. And then either resistance or stamina. We got 28 stamina. I think we're good there. I want more resistance, more survivability, and more hit points. Wow, we got a lot of levels on that one. We did a lot of killing. Alright, definitely more hit points. And only, we're built for victory order, so we're not taking that one. We're saving it for a... Oh, finally we got some gloves, but that'll be good for the... It'll be good for the scout. Hit point 7, range defense, precise shot, ranged attack +3. Although, maybe ranged attack +3, does that give us more attack on our wand? It is definitely better for us, and we get ranged defense 1 more. Let me look and see. I think this is probably just for the scout, though. Well, that was a battle. I was hoping for something better. We didn't really get anything we were looking for, but we did win, and we got some good gold. So that's good. Did not find anything unusual, explored 5%. Did not find anything unusual, explored 3%. Alright, you can summon a djinn. If you agree, the ritual costs 500 gold coins and 50 gems. What do you get if you summon a djinn? I don't remember. It can't be good, right? It cannot be good. What can be good about summoning a djinn? Hand the vagabond over to the executioners. Flog the charlatan. I think maybe we'll pass. I've had a lot of weird luck right now, and I'm not ready to take any chances on a djinn right now. Let's pass on that. Death crystals. Can't risk the health of our subjects. The alchemist in the province of Ravined Valley has invented a recipe for a powerful magical elixir made of black lotus. Magicians spare no gems to buy the valuable potion, and gem income from the province is increased by 3. Excellent. Reward the alchemists. And reward the winemaker. 50 gold, 50 gold. No, we're break even there. Oh well. A bright rainbow is a good omen. We should perform the search ritual. Well, okay, let's search. Let's do the search ritual. No secret sources of magic are revealed. So much for believing in the omens. Okay, well, wow. We really had a lot of battle there. That was a big one. And we don't have any more places to hunt right here, right now. We can't really do the Cult of the Dragon or anything like that until we get our clerics up and running. Well, I think that's all we can do for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and until the next time, be well.